Hello there, lovely, compassionate souls. Let's look at your future spouse's family and how they'll treat you. Have you ever wondered what your future spouse's family will be like? Will they welcome you with open arms? Will they be protective, warm, curious, or maybe a little complicated? In this tarot reading, we're diving deep into the energy of your future in-laws, exploring how they'll treat you, the dynamics in their family, and what role you'll play once you step into their world. Whether your future spouse's family feels like a second home right away or takes a little time to warm up, Spirit has messages of reassurance, love, and guidance waiting for you in this reading. As you can see, I have laid out 3 cards in front of you. So take a breath, tune in, and pick the group you're most drawn to. Your intuition knows exactly where to go, and then I'll see you in your reading. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. The cards that came out for you are the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the 5 of Swords upright, the 4 of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Now let's dive in and slowly, carefully explore what these cards are telling us about your future spouse's family and, most importantly, how they will treat you when you step into their lives. The first thing that stands out: change and unpredictability. The very first thing I notice is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and right beside it, the Hierophant reversed. These cards together immediately suggest that this family is not the most traditional, steady, or predictable group. They may have gone through many ups and downs, sudden changes, or times when life felt uncertain. This could be a family that has experienced financial instability, sudden moves, disagreements about values, or even separations. In some cases, it could be that they've had to let go of traditions, or they've chosen not to live by certain cultural or societal expectations. They may have created their own way of doing things. So right away, you can expect this family not to fit the mold of perfectly traditional. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. It makes them real. It makes them layered, and it shows they have had to adapt and grow through challenges. But it does mean that when you first meet them, you might notice that their dynamics feel different from what you'd expect. The challenges and tension. Now, with the 5 of Swords upright, we see there may be some conflict energy within the family. Sometimes this card represents arguments, ego battles, or misunderstandings where no one really wins. This suggests that your future spouse's family might have moments of tension, disagreements, or clashing personalities. You might notice that certain family members like to be right, or that they sometimes struggle to see eye to eye. Maybe there's someone in the family who tends to stir the pot, or situations where pride gets in the way of peace. Now, does this mean they'll fight with you directly? Not necessarily. It's more about the overall atmosphere. Sometimes it may feel like you're stepping into a space where not everyone agrees, and things can feel a little sharp around the edges. But here's the comforting part: conflict doesn't mean rejection. It just means that this family is learning and growing, and sometimes their love is expressed in imperfect ways. Where the breakthrough comes in. Then we have the 4 of Cups reversed, and this is such an important card here. This shows that even if this family seems closed off at first or a little hesitant about letting new people in, you're going to be the person who changes that. This card shows people waking up, opening their hearts, and realizing there's more to life than staying stuck in old patterns. When you enter their world, you will bring a refreshing energy. You'll show them love in a way that helps them soften. They may go from being cautious and reserved to slowly warming up and seeing you as a gift in their lives. It's as though your presence helps them come out of emotional stagnation. You will help them remember joy, connection, and even hope in ways they may have forgotten. So don't be surprised if the beginning feels a little slow, but then gradually, they start to embrace you with more warmth. The Knight of Swords reversed gives us another clue. This card suggests that sometimes members of the family can be impulsive with their words. They may say things quickly, without thinking, or come across more blunt than they intend. At times, they might misunderstand or misjudge simply because they are quick to react. But here's the thing, it's not personal. This is just a habit, a way they've learned to cope or communicate. Over time, as they see your kindness and your steady presence, they will begin to soften those edges around you. This is where your patience and compassion really shine. You'll be the person who teaches them, just by being yourself, that not everything has to be rushed, not every word has to be sharp, and that it's safe to open up. The bigger picture of how they'll treat you. So, let's bring all of this together. How will your spouse's family treat you? At first, it may not feel like the easiest introduction. You might walk into dynamics where people are cautious, where conflicts pop up, or where certain personalities feel challenging. But the important part is this: over time, they will begin to see your true heart. They'll see the love you have for your spouse, the warmth you bring, and the light you share. And that will open their hearts to you in return. They may never be the picture-perfect, storybook family, but they will be a real, human family that comes to respect and accept you. Eventually, you'll find your place with them, and that place will be one of stability and influence. You'll become the calm in their storm, the person who helps bridge gaps and create understanding. A message from Spirit about this family dynamic. Beloved soul, you're not stepping into this family by accident. You have been chosen to join them because your light has the power to soften their hearts. At first, the road may feel uneasy, and you may question if they truly see you. But trust that over time, they will recognize the gift that you are. Your presence will shift old patterns, open hearts that have been closed, and bring healing where there has been conflict. Be patient, be gentle, and above all, be yourself. For in time, they will not only accept you, they will cherish you. Now for the final reflections. So, Group 1, what I see here is a family that may start off reserved, cautious, or even a little challenging. But over time, they will grow to see you as a blessing. You may not just be accepted into their world, you may also help transform it. Remember, your journey with your future spouse's family is not just about being treated with love. It's also about being a light that helps heal, shift, and inspire them. And that is such a beautiful, powerful role to play. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy and for allowing me to be a part of your journey today. I'm truly grateful to have shared this reading with you. What came through today was lovingly revealed by compassionate deities, your spirit guide, the angels, and the universe, all working together to offer you insight and clarity. Please remember, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Life is always changing, and your path is shaped by your choices, actions, and the intentions you set. Nothing is set in stone, and your free will is your greatest power. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and above all, stay kind to yourself. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. The cards that came out for you are the Five of Pentacles upright, the Queen of Cups reversed, Temperance upright, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Eight of Cups reversed. Let's take our time and carefully unpack what these cards are telling us about your future spouse's family, their energy, and most importantly, how they'll treat you when you step into their world. The first impression, hardship and resilience. The very first card you received is the Five of Pentacles upright, and this sets the tone. This family has experienced some type of hardship in their lives. It could have been financial struggles, moments where they felt unsupported, or even times where they had to face big challenges together. This doesn't mean they live in constant struggle now, but it does suggest that their history has shaped who they are. They may carry memories of difficult times, and because of that, they might sometimes be cautious, protective, or even worried about lack. When you meet them, you might notice they are not the kind of family who takes blessings for granted. They may be very aware of what it's like to go without. And while this could sometimes make them feel guarded, it also gives them depth. It gives them resilience. The Queen of Cups reversed, emotions and boundaries. Now, the next card is the Queen of Cups reversed, and this shows us that emotional energy in this family can sometimes feel complicated. There may be moments where emotions are not expressed in the healthiest way. For example, there might be a family member who tends to hold in their feelings until it all comes out at once, or someone who struggles with showing affection consistently. At times, you may feel like they pull back emotionally, even if deep down they do care. This doesn't mean they won't like you or won't want to welcome you. It simply means that some of them may have learned to protect their hearts by putting up emotional walls. When you enter their lives, you might sense that not everyone is able to express their love in an obvious way. But here's the beauty. You are likely the one who helps them feel safe enough to soften those walls over time. The Temperance upright is the great harmonizer. Then we see Temperance upright, and this card brings so much hope and healing to this reading. This shows that although this family has its challenges, the struggles, the guarded emotions, the ups and downs, you are meant to bring balance into the picture. Temperance is all about harmony, patience, and blending different energies together. It suggests that over time, you will become a bridge between differences in this family. You'll help soothe tensions, and your presence will inspire a calmer, more peaceful energy. So, even if you first walk into dynamics that feel uneven or complicated, you will play a very special role. You are not coming into this family to fight battles. You are coming in to bring healing, balance, and gentleness. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, the unpredictability. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and this echoes what we saw in Group 1's reading, but here it takes on its own unique tone. For your future spouse's family, life may not have always felt predictable. Plans might have changed suddenly, opportunities may have slipped away, or unexpected circumstances may have shaped their story. This gives them a cautious energy. They may not always trust that things will go smoothly because their past has taught them otherwise. So, when you join their world, it may feel like they need time to truly trust that you are here to stay, that you're not just another temporary change. Patience will be key here, but over time, they'll see that you are a steady and loving presence, and that will bring them comfort. The Eight of Cups reversed, holding on instead of letting go. Finally, the Eight of Cups reversed shows us that this family sometimes struggles with letting go of the past. They may hold on to old wounds, old stories, or even regrets. It could mean that some family members are very nostalgic, or they have trouble moving forward because they're attached to what's behind them. For you, this means you may step into a family that at times feels weighed down by the past. But again, your energy will be refreshing. You'll show them that it's possible to keep love, memories, and values alive while still building something new. How they'll treat you. So, let's bring all of this together. How will your spouse's family treat you? At first, they might seem a little cautious, maybe even hard to read. You may notice that some of them struggle with expressing emotions openly, and that they've been shaped by hardship, unpredictability, and even loss. But the most important thing is this: they will warm up to you. With time, they'll see that you bring peace, stability, and balance into their world. They'll see that you're not here to cause conflict. You're here to love their son or daughter wholeheartedly. And when they see that, their hearts will begin to soften. In the long run, this family will treat you with respect. It may not always look like loud, obvious affection, but it will show in the quieter ways, in their trust, in the way they include you, and in the way they lean on you when life gets hard. A message from Spirit about this family. Dear one, do not be discouraged by first impressions. What may seem guarded, quiet, or hesitant is not rejection, it is protection. This family has known hardship, and they have built walls around their hearts. But your presence is the gentle water that wears down stone. You bring peace, balance, and healing, simply by being yourself. In time, you will not only be accepted into this family, you will become part of the healing that transforms it. Trust the process, and know that your light was meant to shine here. Now for the final reflections. So, Group 2. Your future spouse's family may not be the most straightforward or emotionally expressive at first. But beneath their caution lies a deep desire for connection, for safety, and for healing. And you are exactly the person who will help bring that energy into their world. With patience, love, and authenticity, you will find your place among them. And when you do, you'll discover that their love for you, even if quiet, will be genuine and lasting. Thank you so much for allowing me to tune into your energy today. It's truly an honor to be part of your journey. Everything shared in this reading came through with love from the compassionate deities, your spirit guide, angelic energies, and the universe itself. They're always guiding you, even when things feel uncertain. Just a gentle reminder: this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Your life is dynamic and beautifully changeable, and your choices, actions, and mindset play a powerful role in shaping your future. The messages here are meant to support and empower, not define. Trust your path, be open to the magic of change, and always follow your inner compass. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. The cards that came out for you are the Two of Wands upright, the Ten of Cups reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, the Page of Cups upright, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. Let's take our time and slowly unravel the message these cards are showing about your future spouse's family, their energy, their story, and most importantly, how they'll treat you when you step into their lives. The Two of Wands upright, expansion and curiosity. The first card you received is the Two of Wands upright, and this tells us that your future spouse's family is curious, forward-thinking, and open to exploring new horizons. This is a family that likes to dream big and think about the future, even if not everything in their past has gone smoothly. When you enter their world, they'll see you as part of a bigger picture. You may notice that some of them are genuinely excited to imagine new possibilities with you around, whether that's planning family gatherings, talking about traditions, or simply including you in their long-term vision. This card suggests that they will be interested in getting to know you, in asking questions, and in building a bridge between your life and theirs. There's an openness here, even if other parts of the reading show us that their family story has its complications. The Ten of Cups reversed, family ideals versus reality. Now, the Ten of Cups reversed shows us that this family may not always match the perfect family image. There may be complicated dynamics here, perhaps disagreements between relatives, different values, or a lack of harmony in the household at times. For some of you, This might mean that your spouse's family has experienced separations, divorce, or emotional distance within their circle. For others, it could simply mean that their family isn't always picture-perfect or overly sentimental. But here's the important part. This doesn't mean they won't treat you well. Instead, it means that you may be entering a family where harmony has to be built with effort, not assumed. You may witness differences in personalities, occasional disagreements, or people who don't always see eye to eye. The gift in this, however, is that you'll be able to love your spouse all the more deeply because you'll understand just how much they value creating a stable and loving home with you. The Six of Cups reversed, releasing the past. Next, we have the Six of Cups reversed, and this card suggests that this family sometimes struggles with letting go of the past. There may be old wounds, grudges, or regrets that linger. For some, it could be nostalgia, holding on tightly to how things used to be. When you arrive in their lives, you might notice that not every family member is quick to embrace change. Some might be hesitant or cautious, especially when it comes to trusting someone new. This doesn't mean they won't welcome you, but it does mean that they may need a little extra time to see that you're part of the new chapter in their story, not a threat to what has come before. The Page of Cups upright, fresh energy and openness. Then we see the Page of Cups upright, which brings such a sweet and heartwarming energy into this reading. This card suggests that despite the family's challenges, there will be people within this family who are very open-hearted, playful, and genuinely kind to you. It could be a younger sibling, a cousin, or simply someone in the family who carries a childlike innocence. They may be one of the first to openly welcome you, showing you warmth, curiosity, and friendliness. The Page of Cups is a reminder that even in families that may have complicated histories, there are always bright spots, people who are open to love, new beginnings, and joyful connection. This energy will help you feel seen and accepted. The Knight of Pentacles upright, steady, reliable respect. Finally, we have the Knight of Pentacles upright, and this is such a strong and reassuring card to close with. It tells us that, at the end of the day, this family values consistency, loyalty, and trustworthiness. This is not a family that rushes to make judgments or to hand out trust quickly. But once you prove your sincerity, they will respect you deeply. They will see your reliability, your commitment to their son or daughter, and the steady way you show up. Over time, their treatment of you will become more and more respectful. They'll see you as someone solid, someone who is truly there to stay. So, what does this all mean for you? At first, you may notice that this family isn't perfect. They may have their ups and downs, they may hold on to old wounds, and there may be moments where harmony feels just out of reach. But here's the truth. They will treat you with growing warmth and respect. There will be family members who are playful and open right away, making you feel at ease. Others may take more time, needing to see your sincerity before they fully open up. But in the long run, they will treat you as someone important, someone steady, and someone trustworthy. You won't just be the spouse, you'll become part of the fabric of their family. A message from Spirit about this family. Do not be discouraged if this family does not immediately feel like a storybook home. Love and harmony here are not built in an instant. They are built with patience and understanding. You are stepping into a family that has known both joy and struggle, but your presence is a fresh beginning. Through your steadiness and sincerity, you will inspire trust, respect, and even joy in those around you. You are not meant to erase their past, but to help them step into a brighter future. The final reflections. So, Group 3, your future spouse's family may not always show love in picture-perfect ways. But with time, patience, and your steady heart, you will be welcomed in. You will become a source of light, balance, and trust within their circle. Their love may not always be loud or obvious, but it will be genuine, and it will grow stronger the more they see how devoted you are to their son or daughter. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to connect with your energy. I'm so grateful to have shared this space with you today. The guidance in this reading came through with love and support from the compassionate deities, your spirit guide, angelic energies, and the universe, all working gently behind the scenes to help light your way. As always, please remember, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Life is a living, breathing journey, and your choices, mindset, and actions have the power to shift and shape your path at any time. Use these insights as inspiration, trust yourself deeply, and remember, the universe always has your back.